You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, and we're here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of Fatal Force. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm saying you were up, and let's go! Yep, just like you said, you got the info from friends and the internet, but here's the thing. I was wondering why people kept talking about a place that doesn't exist. I did my research and it seems like everything was altered for no reason. Nothing made sense. Like, magic? Maybe, but at the time I wasn't thinking rationally, so I decided to investigate it myself. By applying to the academy, huh? You put your real name on the application to bait someone, or something. That might have caused this weird event a few years ago. Exactly, and I also left a hidden message. A hidden message? Like what? I know what you did, hoping someone would react? That sounds a little awkward, honestly. You've been watching too many TV shows, Nary. Huh? No, I was just saying it makes logical sense, duh. Logical, but so cringe. That'd be way too obvious. If someone wants information, they have to be smart about how they ask. Okay, then, what did you write? Everything is a lie. That's it? Yeah, that's it. You're not joking, right? Well, no. You think I made it up, don't you? No, it's just too simple. If I were the one reading that message, I'd wait a minute. I get it now. Okay, yeah. I get it now. You do? Yeah, if we think about the whole situation logically, let's say I were the one who cast this large-scale enchantment. I'd be the only person who knew the truth. If someone sent me a message that simple, I'd be triggered. The real question is, why would someone need to cast such a large-scale enchantment? Is there a reason behind it? Wow, you're starting to sound like a real detective, Nary. But it's funny because most detectives rely on logic, not supernatural stuff. In this case, though, you're not wrong. Eh? Really? Yep, a few days after I submitted that application, I got a call from someone who claimed to be a staff member from the academy. They wanted to meet in person, at a place I never expected. Uh-oh, where? Here. Wolvesbane Cafe. This'll be a flashback scene from 5 years ago, shown from Gwen's perspective. I remember getting that call. The voice sounded like a middle-aged man, but something about his tone was off. He gave me instructions on how to find the place, and that made me wonder. How long has this place existed? From the outside, it looked like a normal cafe, just a huge house, nothing unusual, until I stepped inside. The road makes me think of a cookie. Welcome, it's Tony! Welcome to the Wolvesbane Cafe. We serve tea, coffee, cakes, tragic backstories, and anything else written on the menu. Well, maybe coffee? You know, Missy, you should be more confident in your answers. What? That was the first time I met Troy. I met Tony. So, you know? To be honest, he didn't suit being a waiter at all. And to be fair, he was kind of scary. Jeez, how many times do I have to tell you not to scare the customers like that? Sorry about him, his manners are a bit rough, but he's a good guy. From that moment, Traviar showed up for the first time and he just smiled. I was stunned by his appearance. At first, I honestly thought some guy was just walking around in a wolf costume. Miss, are you alright? You're... I see. You probably think I'm just some random guy in a costume. But the truth is, only those with a strong sense for the supernatural can actually see me like this. Which means you're not an ordinary woman, well, an ordinary human, Gwen. You know my name? Wait, of course you do. You're the one who invited me here. Yeah. Javier chuckled and asked Tony to make some tea. Then he made a motion for me to follow him inside. Outside. Let's step outside and talk. Okay. I was still in shock, but followed anyway. So, everything was a lie, huh? You noticed that from my application? Maybe, but what really caught my interest was your real name. Ginvini Helsing. Seriously? I couldn't tell if he was mocking me or not. His tone actually sounded oddly sincere. Technically, I only found out that was my real name a few weeks ago. Still, who are you, really? Javier took a slow breath and looked at me with a calm expression. My name is Draviar Lestars, and as you can see, I'm a real beast. Not just some guy in a wolf costume. Now he really did sound like he was mocking me. Honestly, I'm amazed you're this calm seeing me. Most humans would scream and call me a monster. Well, if you were a monster, you'd have already attacked me and I'd be dead. But you didn't. Instead, you invited me here for tea. The heck? That's so cringe. Anyway, here. 2 cups of tea. Screw you both. Tony stormed off, leaving us in silence for a moment as we sipped our tea and enjoyed the breeze outside. How long are we just gonna sit here in silence? I'm not sure. Fine. Since I've got you here, I want to ask about this town, especially the college called Stella Academy. Not gonna lie, I've never heard or read anything about it. For some reason, it just appeared out of nowhere, and yet everyone in this town swears it's always been here. Actually, no, think isn't the right word. Their memories were rewritten. The real question is, when did that happen, and why are people like me unaffected? Why do I still remember things the way they were? Javier's expression shifted slightly, though he stayed calm. That's incredibly detailed. Honestly, I'm impressed. But for your own safety, I recommend you leave this town. Go far, far away. His words shocked me. What? Do you really think running away will solve anything? If you've read mystery novels, you know the more unanswered questions there are, the more tragedies unfold. People desperate for answers will risk everything, even their lives. Typical horror, typical thriller. But you know what? If we actually get the answers, maybe we can plan and find a way to get back. You're right. That was fast. Sorry for being selfish, my bad. It's fine, I guess. I see, and I hope you're ready for what I'm about to tell you. Try me. Why would I not believe you at this point? It's obviously supernatural. Javier smiled faintly. That makes it easier, then. To be blunt, Stella Academy never existed to begin with. I created this false world, or rather I added extra pieces onto the real one. Think of it like adding an extra map over the original. Anyone who steps into these added areas has their memories automatically rewritten. Only people with strong supernatural resistances like you remain unaffected. What? Present time. You have returned to the present time. I know, right? I was speechless at the time. So, what did you say back to him then? I was clueless. Everything came so fast I didn't even know what to ask. I just nodded and said okay like nothing happened. That's it? He dropped something that huge and you just go, okay? He didn't even sound like he knew what he was talking about. Stella Academy didn't exist, then suddenly it does. None of this makes sense. Exactly, he's just a clumsy wolf, but after that I volunteered to work with him. At first he refused, but then he suddenly changed his mind. Why the change? He said I might be able to help him find someone. Since he can't exactly hang around humans looking like, well, that. That's the real reason he created this false place. A false place. Somebody's desperate to find. Wonder who. Maybe this all ties back to that enchantment business. Why do you think it's connected? Because based on your story, it feels the same. It reminds me of what Zero did to track down that werewolf, or Lecture. Maybe Draviar is hiding something similar, just on a much bigger scale. Interesting theory. That might be it. Oh, and there's one more thing. Javier keeps mentioning something, and I overheard him and Toy Tony talking about it too. It might be connected. Tony? Why him? Don't you know Tony's full name? No. Thomas Lestars. Lestars, of course! What, you know something? Not exactly, but I've got a theory. Maybe Draviar is trying to lure people with Lestar's name. I saw a glimpse of his memories with his mother. They lived together until she passed. Still, asking Draviar directly is pointless. He'll just joke around and dodge the question like always. Then try asking Tony. That guy? Huh? He's a jerk to everyone, but at least he doesn't mess around like Draviar. Yeah, I'll wait for the right moment to ask him. That's a good idea. Stars. Make me think of. Check now. We go back 30 minutes earlier, when a mysterious werewolf suddenly appeared out of nowhere. The reveal shocked everyone in front of the cafe. The werewolf was able to talk and then collapsed. Luckily, Mickey caught him before he hit the ground. This guy can talk? Don't tell me he's another one of them. Gah! This guy needs water! Draviar, hurry! Don't rush me! Here! Draviar handed over some water. Mickey carefully poured it into the werewolf's muzzle. The werewolf drank a little, then passed out. What the hell's going on? I'm just as clueless as you are, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. Wait, where's Zero? That little guy? Probably hiding or pretending to be something else. Why him, Draviar? You think this has something to do with that side effect he warned you about? What are you two talking about? Shouldn't we help this guy? Draviar? Just take him to your room. What? Why mine? How about Tony's room? You want to get killed, furball, huh? Okay. My room then. God. The three of them carried the mysterious werewolf into Mickey's room. Mickey gently set him down on the bed. Ugh. Damn, what a suit. He looks exhausted. Still, Tony, why are you hanging around? I was curious. Plus, the smell's bothering me. Smell? Wait, what the hell is this? What's wrong, Mickey? I can't take off his suit. It's like stuck to his body. It feels smooth, soft, and smells like lubricant. Both Draviar and Mickey froze, glaring at Tony. That's a disturbingly detailed discovery, Tony. What? I'm a guy. Of course I know. And it seems the furball knows a lot too for some reason. Heh. What do you mean? Let me handle him, Mickey. Seems you're already turned on. Okay. Damn. Fucking Joe Star-esque muscles. Just as Draviar reached toward the mysterious werewolf, the latex suit suddenly melted away into liquid and disappeared. Tony and Mickey froze, stunned. What the hell did you just do? I didn't do anything. I'm just as speechless as you are. He suddenly went quiet, noticing something about Mickey. In a flash, Tony smacked Mickey on the head. Ouch! What the hell, Tony? You were drooling over a naked guy, perv. What do you mean? Draviar, you okay? Don't tell me you're into his body, too. Ah! What? No. Quickly, Draviar covered the werewolf with a blanket and shoved both Tony and Mickey outside. Just then, Nary and Gwen happened to walk in. And I'm gonna pause it right there. Yep. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!